Dogs have been man's best friend since we figured out that they would love us forever if we just give them food and head scratches. And ever since then, we've just continued breeding them and breeding them and breeding them to be better and better and better. And Jesus Christ, we've gone too far. The pug is a warning. It's a warning of what happens when people try to play God. These guys are lovable, sure, but they also have a stack of problems that's the size of that new building that Scat just put up. I don't know what it's called. Life is painful for these guys, and it's our fault, and we're just making it worse. Over the past few years, I've put way too much thought into pugs. Like these little sacks of sadness just live in my head rent-free. And I legitimately lied awake at night just thinking about pugs. And how sad. Look at this guy. Look at how not happy he is. Today, I'm going to talk about 3 horrible health problems that come with just being a pug. And for simplicity's sake, I'm only focusing on the head. I don't even need to touch the rest of the body. It's just the head alone has enough problems. This isn't even a pug skull. That's a Rancor from Star Wars. That's a pug skull. Spot the difference. So first, I'm going to talk about their flappy, wrinkly skin. And then I'm going to move on to their breathing problems. And after that, I'm going to talk about how their eyes pop out of their sockets. All of these problems are just because of their head. So first of all, I'm going to talk about why their face looks like that. What do these wrinkles do? According to the American Kennel Club, this is actually a badge of honor. It's meant to resemble the Chinese character for Prince, which is cool. However, obviously, like everything else these guys have going for them, these poor little guys, these just make their lives harder. Here's a quote from Forbes. Although humans may love to kiss the wrinkles on their dog's face, that's disgusting, they can actually become a convenient place for infections. So what happens is moisture becomes trapped in those wrinkles and it just becomes a breeding ground for skin infections. Look at that, look at this, look how sad he is. And it's literally just because his face is shaped like a smashed coconut. So next, I want to talk about their breathing problems. Here's a quote from the Smithsonian Magazine. That was really hard for me to say. Many dogs in these breeds suffer from a disease called brachycephalic obstructive airway syndrome, or BOAS. The compact architecture of their skulls results in deformation, which can make their nostrils or soft palate too small, obstructing airflow and leaving the pups gasping for breath. Good God. Have you ever been to your friend's house and then you walk in and you just hear this down the hallway and your friend goes, "Oh, that's Daisy," and then you look down at Daisy and Daisy's just looking back up at you going as if skin infections weren't so bad enough, their skulls are literally so malformed that they cannot breathe. And this is purely just because of the way their face is shaped. Air just can't get through. There's too much pressure. The lady who cuts my hair has a pug, and every single time this thing takes a breath, I am just scared that the air just won't go through this time. And that's it. That's lights out. She's gone. Speaking of the pressure in their face, here's a fun thing that happens because of the pressure in their skull. Their eyes pop out of their sockets. Look at that! Look at that! This is one of the less bad ones. Here's one of the ones I saw. According to the ASPCA.org, that's an animal rights group, there are certain dog breeds prone to losing eyeballs. It's called eye proptosis, and among a whole list, pugs are one of them. So, don't squeeze their heads too hard, because God knows what's going to happen. There's this guy I found on Quora who needs to lubricate his dog's eyes daily, multiple times a day, to avoid eye ulcers. Am I the only one that sees the problem with that? So, in conclusion, we discussed 3 health problems that face pugs. Okay, because face. That was not good. Today we discussed 3 health problems that face dogs. First of all, their wrinkly skin, which gives way to tons of skin infections. Second of all, the way their face is shaped, their skull, makes it difficult for them to breathe. And thirdly, there's so much pressure in those little guys' heads that their eyes pop out.
So is this the one about pugs?
Yeah.
Oh, the depressing one?
Yeah. It's not depressing.
Pugs are depressing. After what you told me, pugs are depressing. Pugs make me sad now. Because of you. I don't get sad easily. You make me... you. I hope you get stubbed. I hope you stub your toe. And then and then have to have and then just
I can't put that in the video now.
It'll be funny though.
No, put it.